Alright, welcome to the second step of how to solve a 4x4 Rubik's Cube. At this point, all of the centers on the cube should be correctly positioned and oriented so that red, white, and blue is in a clockwise direction. Opposite of red, you should have orange. Opposite of white, you should have yellow. And opposite of blue, you should have green. If you don't have the centers oriented properly, you must do that before going on to the second step. What we're going to be doing for the second step is pairing each of these individual edges with its corresponding edge piece. There are 12 pairs of edges, totaling 24 pieces. This step is also fairly intuitive, like placing the centers, but there are methods I will show you to make the edge pairing simpler and quicker. You will have to memorize one short algorithm at the end of this step. So what I like to first do is to find edges which have white on them, because these are the easiest to find in my opinion. Once you have found two identical edges, so here we have one blue piece that has white on it, and here's another blue-white edge piece. What you need to do is you need to arrange them so that one is in the inside up layer and one is in the inside down layer, just like these two. You'll also notice that these two have opposite orientations, meaning that this one has blue on the front and white on the side, and this one has white on the front and blue on the side. So that means we can match it up. What I like to do is to bring the one on top over to the one on the bottom. But by doing that, you're going to see that we mess up the centers. So we will have to turn it back. What that means is after we match it up, we have to get it out of the way and replace it with a non-matched pair. So the way I like to do this is I place an unmatched pair in front of this inside down layer piece on the top layer. So here is where we need an unmatched pair. And as you'll see, there is an unmatched pair there. Then what happens, I bring the top layer piece over to the piece on the inside down layer. Now, because the newly matched pair is on the left side of the cube, you bring the left face counterclockwise or up, the top face counterclockwise or towards you. So now you have this newly matched up pair right in front. And then this is the unmatched pair which we previously put in this spot. Now we're going to replace the newly matched pair with the unmatched pair. So now it's down here. And then what we do is we turn the centers back, so we realign them. Okay, so now we have one matched up pair. What you do now is look around the cube for two more identical pieces. Here is a white red and here's another white red. So we need to change the orientation of these so that they are opposite ends of the cube and they have the same orientation that they have, meaning this one has to have white and this one has to have red on front. So in order to do that, I need to put this piece over here. So I turn this face down, turn the top so that piece is over there, and then turn this face back. Now I look in front of this piece to make sure there's an unmatched pair here, which there is. Turn this piece towards that piece. Now it's on the right side of the cube, so I turn it up towards me, and then I replace that pair that was here, which is now here, with an unmatched pair. I then turn the centers back to realign them. Okay, so that's two pairs down. What I do now is I get this piece and this piece on opposite ends of the cube. So this one's in the inside up. If I get this one over here in the inside down, we'll be able to match them up. So I turn this one down just like I did with the other time. Then I turn the top layer so that piece is over there. And then I turn that piece back. Now I make sure that there is an unmatched pair in front of the inside down layer piece, which there is. So I turn the top layers over to match both pieces. Since it's on the left side, I then turn the left face counterclockwise and bring that pair towards me by turning the top face counterclockwise. I'm then going to replace that pair that was there with this unmatched pair and then turn the centers back. So the move is pretty redundant. You could do it over and over again. It's really not that different. If it's on the left side, you do one move. If it's on the right side, you do another move. You just have to make sure that you're not replacing that newly matched pair with another matched pair. That's really all there is to this step. Okay, so here is one orange white piece and here's the other one. So this one, if we flip it up, it will be over here next to it. So what we do is we turn this so it's over here. Now when I flip it up, it will be opposite it instead of next to it. So I flip this piece up and then I make sure there's an unmatched pair in front of the inside down layer piece over here. So here's an unmatched pair. So I turn the top and then I lift the matched pair up and towards me. So now it's in front here. I've replaced that newly matched pair Here's another matched pair. You see, we couldn't just turn the centers back because first of all we have to flip it down. So now we replace that with an unmatched pair, and now the centers can be realigned. Okay, so keep looking around the cube, find two more pieces which are identical. So here is a white-green piece, and here's the other white-green piece. Now you see, if we just flip this around, this piece will be on the same layer as this one, and they have the same color. So you can't match those up. What you need to do is basically just turn one down, and then turn the top layer, and now you'll see if you hold it like this, this is in the inside down layer, and if you flip this up, it would be in the inside up layer. So now we can match these up. Make sure there is an unmatched pair here in front of this inside down layer piece on the top layer. So now we could take this piece in the inside up layer, move it to that piece. Now we bring it up, the right side up, turn the top face towards you, or clockwise, so that this newly matched pair is in front. And then we replace that newly matched pair with this unmatched pair, and then we realign the centers. Okay, so here is an orange green piece, and here's the other orange green piece. It's in the inside up, this is in the inside down, so I flip it up. Make sure there's an unmatched pair here, then you turn it, match it, get it up and out of the way, and then bring the unmatched pair down. Now we could realign the centers. Okay, so keep looking around the cube and find another pair. So here is a green-red piece, and here is another green-red piece. That's in the inside up. This is in the inside down, so I could flip it directly up, and it will be the same way that it was when it was down in this face. So now you make sure there's an unmatched pair here. There is a matched pair there. So what we have to do is, here's a matched pair, and another matched pair. This is the only matched pair in the up face. So we basically just turn it until it's in that spot. Now we can turn this one to match that one. Turn this up, out of the way, and then we're going to bring this unmatched pair down. And then we can realign the centers. Okay, so now if you see, we have a pair here that's already ready. It's ready to be matched up. All we have to do is turn it. But there is no more unmatched pairs here. So basically what you do is you visually remember where this is, look around, and you see there is an unmatched pair here. So what we can do is we basically just turn this, and now when we turn this over here, this spot is where you need that unmatched pair, in front of the piece on the inside down layer. So now we could turn this piece to match that piece. Get this pair up, out of the way, so now it's in front. Replace that with the unmatched pair and realign the centers. Okay, so now there's only a few more pieces left to do. So here's a piece that has red-blue, and here's the other piece that has red-blue. So if I want to get them on the same face, this will be in the upper inside layer, and this is in the inside down layer. So if I turn that around 180 degrees, now they are aligned so that we can match them up. Make sure there is an unmatched pair here, and as you'll see, there's no unmatched pair here in the top. But there is one over here. So we just we turn this front face counterclockwise so that they still reserve their orientation of being in the inside up and the inside down. And now we have an unmatched pair in front of this inside down layer piece. So we bring the top layer piece over, turn it up, so left counterclockwise, and then you bring the top counterclockwise. So now this newly matched pair is in front, and then we replace that newly matched pair that was there with this unmatched pair by turning the left face down, or clockwise. And then we could realign the centers. Okay, so now we should only have two more pairs left. So now we have the orange-yellow piece and a yellow-green piece. Here's the other two. Now what you see is that you can't just, alright, here's orange, and we want to have yellow on it, right? So that we can match it up. So now you think you can match it up, but there's only these four pieces left. So there's no unmatched pairs to kind of replace any of the newly matched pairs and realign the centers. So what you have to do, this is called parity. You put it so that they have the same color on the same face. So each piece has the same color on the same face. So I turn this down, turn the top, and then put that piece back. So now they have the same color on the same face. So this has green on the front, and they both have yellow on the side. and these both have orange on the front and yellow on the side. So now the algorithm we need to perform to fix this is both down faces clockwise, right face clockwise, front face counterclockwise, top face clockwise, right face counterclockwise, front face clockwise, and the down face, both down faces counterclockwise. And as you'll see, those two edge pairs have now been fixed. So now all of your centers and all of the edges have been paired up. So now you're ready to go on to step 3.